Scottish Premier League next weekend live on Setanta Sports.
There it is, it's it! Beautifully struck by McCullum. Again, he's swiveling and scoring. Finnegan for Forster. And the goal. Oh, that's a wonderful goal. McDonald. It gets better and better for Celtic.
SPL next weekend live on Setanta Sports. The bad boys are back.
It just looks like a scrotum.
We have made something truly wonderful.
If it has wheels, no one is safe.
One more lap.
In the old days of TVR, you'd have thought that's a ticket to a festival of plastic death.
What's that?
It's a sailing boat. It's not, James.
Top Gear, Friday 7:30 on BBC Knowledge.
The Magners League. Best league in the world?
Ah, come on, no chance.
Well, it's got the current European champion.
Try for Leinster.
Six Nations player of the tournament.
Steps on the gas.
42 of the 44 players from the Ireland-Wales Grand Slam Showdown.
Brilliant.
Over two-thirds of this year's Lions squad.
Oh, yes.
With semi-finals and a final next season.
It's definitely the most exciting.
All right, lads, cool your jets.
Next season, watch the Magners League live on Setanta Sports.
The best league, the best players,
The best coverage.
A cup of tea, full English, page 3. The cryptic, milkman, postman, the Queen's head, man's best friend, a walk in the park, the latest trend. That Sunday roast, visiting your nan, 2 up, 2 down, this is my land. The Black Horse, game of darts, double top, just the job. Last orders, closing time, doner kebab, taxi, butcher, baker, cheesemaker, bank holidays, bucket and spade, rain, rain, rain. Village Green and Pleasant Land. Britannia rules the waves with pride, spirit, passion. Cry God for the Queen, England and St. George.
This is England. This is the FA Cup. This is part of what we are.
Thursday on Setanta Sports, our exclusive coverage of the 2010 World Cup qualifiers continue with final matches from the European and South American group stages that can make the difference between qualification and elimination. Enjoy every agonising kick, miss, foul and whistle of the vital concluding stages of the 2010 World Cup qualifiers. This Thursday, only on Setanta Sports.
Captains tonight to Dejan Stankovic and Christian Kivu, both club mates at Inter Milan. While you do some sightseeing, I'll run through the teams for you. For Serbia, it's Stojkovic in goal, a back four of Ivanovic, Vidic, Lukovic and Kolarov. In midfield, it's Stankovic, Milias and Krasic. 3 up front, Ivanovic, Sigic and Pantelic as the Eagle of Serbia watches on. For Romania, Coman in goal, a back four of Mafte, Radoi, Kivu and Rap. In midfield, it's Krista, Apostol, Goane and Dacian Vargo. Up front, Ciprian, Marika and Adrian Mutu. "90 minutes of noise to come, but before that, 60 seconds of silence. Such a big night for Razvan Lucescu. 40-year-old and only his 5th international. "13 lucky countries are through to South Africa. Can Serbia join the party tonight? A win would do it. There are other circumstances if they don't get a victory. If France lose tonight at home to the Faroe Islands, or if that game finishes a draw along with this, and Serbia would progress. Lead of 4 points over the French. This the penultimate round of group games. France at least have put themselves in a position where they can still qualify, having suffered some disasters in the last 2 years under Raman Domenech. And this is Pantelic for Serbia. Good ball immediately for Krasic down this right-hand side. The cross too high, might be perfect for Zigic, but hacked away. Long effort, which was so close. And the captain, Dejan Stankovic, almost fulfilling the skipper's role perfectly, and Koeman happy to see it fly away. 30 yards at least, and the bounce was enough. Radi Antic, so much water has gone under the bridge since his goal kept Luton Town in what is now the Premier League in England. Full generation ago. It's all David Pleat in a brown suit run across the pitch. Kept Luton in the top flight against Manchester City. That goal was in the last minute. Luton now are no longer in league football in England, and David Pleat this evening commentating on England away to the Ukraine. Super ball in for Marika. Mutu waiting in the middle, and Krista is also. And a goal kick results, well defended by the Udinese man Alexander Lukovic. Creativity from Julian Apostel, of the new sensations in European football, or Zichin. We've had to come to know over the past month or so in Rangers group. Rangers' next opponents in the Champions League Tuesday week. Held up well by Pantelic. Another good try. This one from Nikola Zigic of Valencia. It will not be a quiet night in Belgrade, especially if Serbia win. Only conceded 1 goal in qualifying for the last World Cup. They've let 6 past them this time. Days of the famous 4 may be over. There's only 2 survivors of that. Vidic being one of them. But they have controlled what looked as if it might be a difficult group. We expected more of Romania. But they essentially need results elsewhere to go their way, and it's doubtful that will happen. France would need to lose to the Faroe Islands. They would have to win tonight, Romania, who finish off with a home game against the Faroe Islands, which was surely a preferable calendar for them at the start of the campaign, but it's not turned out that way. Pantelic is lurking and has won the ball well, and he's located Krasic. Cross was good, right up in the air by Radoj, back into the danger zone. He's done it twice, Radoj, to save the Romanian skip. But Serbia already are going all out. He's a decent striker in his time, Radi Antic. The only man to manage both Madrid Giants and Barcelona. But offside this time against Marko Pantelic. What a career he's had. Great resume. Paris Saint-Germain, Red Star, Hertha Berlin, now Ajax, whom he joined during the summer. It has quite often fallen out of favour with his many international managers. Pantelic is in his second year in the job. He's controlled this one though! Oh dear! Curse to the commentator. With one foot he did so well. A shame he tripped over the other. Stankovic tried to find him at the second time of asking, but no joy. On by Stankovic, Pantelic lurking. Had the ball gone to him, he was again in an offside position. On by Julian Apostle of Rosic. And Mutu has that big fine to pay for the breach of contract with Chelsea, the drugs ban. Has to pay it by New Year's Eve. Otherwise we'll be facing a big ban. Gone very deep, Pantelic to head on. Just thrown under the feet of Jovanovic. Kolarov had no other option. In his third season now in Serie A with Lazio. And will always be a cult hero for a magnificent solo goal scored in the Derby della Capitale last season against Roma. Controlled by Tabalio Giwane of Dinamo Kiev. Mutu waiting in the middle. Just couldn't direct the header. It's an expectant Belgrade tonight. Qualified with ease for the World Cup 3 years ago now. Didn't find the group easy though, culminated in that 6-1 defeat against Argentina with that magnificent string of passes, 24 in all, that carved Serbia and Montenegro as they then were apart. Shove was by Nikola Žigić. Short free kick by Mirel Radoy. Now playing his football in Saudi Arabia with Al Hilal. Quick throw by Vasily Mafdek, also of Rosic. And it's he who dived in. Apostle in trouble. To send the Serbian skipper flying. Mika was trying to get him from the back, but Apostle quite comprehensively getting Stankovic from the front. Serbian eyes will be also glancing at the scoreline at Gingol to see if Brian Kerr's Faroe Islands can cause an upset against France, who have wobbled massively in this campaign. 8 games, just 4 wins. Lots of them unconvincing. 1-0 previously away to the Faroe Islands. 0-0 for a long time against Lithuania until scoring right at the end at home through Frank Ribery. What a ball for Pantelic! But he couldn't have the finish. They can all sit down again. Despite the wonderful career he's had, he's only ever scored 3 goals in 27 internationals, and that's an indication why. Controlled by Miloš Krasic. He's definitely enjoyed his recent career. UEFA Cup winner with CSKA Moscow 4 years ago when Joe and Bagnalov were the front two. Whistle's gone against Tiberiu Giwane. He now of Dynamo Kiev, who reached the semi-finals of the UEFA Cup last campaign. They fell to Shakhtar Donetsk. And his international colleague Razvan Rat was a star. Still is. The start. Almost a good release for Ciprian Marica. The other game in the group tonight isn't a dead rubber, by the way. Austria and Lithuania can both still mathematically take second place off the French. But if Serbia and France both win tonight, Serbia will automatically go through to the World Cup finals. France will be in the playoffs. Whistle's gone against Mirel Radoy. It'll be a cold evening for him in Belgrade, considering his current Middle Eastern base. Radi Antic still lives in the sun as well. Spent most of his career in Spain and lives there now. Comes back for the international matches. And too high. A good header by Chelsea's Branislav Ivanovic. Just couldn't keep it down, couldn't direct. But for a central defender, has a better goal-scoring record than Pantelic, who's an out-and-out striker. Couldn't keep that one down, though. And Serbia have made their early intentions clear. They're going all out for goals tonight, and for the win. It would send them to sunny climes next summer. Nemanja Vidic going through the pain barrier for the time being, though. Mutu never met him on the Premier League pitch, but he's met him on this one, hasn't he? Clear elbow. And was leading with it well before the ball arrived. So much glory in the red of Manchester United. Has a prime place on the titles of Match of the Day, the English Football Highlights programme. Right before the programme starts, he places the Premier League trophy on his plinth. Something which Gary Neville and Rio Ferdinand have had the honour of doing in that programme the last few seasons. Well, it's his turn this campaign. His turn to be patched up, thanks to the intervention of Adrian Mutu. Mutu, who's resurrected his career with Fiorentina. And doing so with aplomb in the Champions League this season. This is Jovanovic. The standard Liège man wasn't able to come up with a standard cross this time. But what a lovely break down the left-hand side. Looking likely that he may be on his way to Aston Villa in January. but really wanting to be on his way to South Africa in June. Luka's won the corner off Ivanovic. Finally won them over at Chelsea. Took an awful long time to make his debut for them, having joined. It's Krista who'll take the corner. Mutu and Maritza waiting in the middle. Looked to be met firmly by the head of Nikola Zigic, but not given that way. Serbia will be grateful for the goal kick. Been 20 years of turbulence off the pitch in Serbia and the surrounding nations. Very much on the football pitch as well, where they became from Yugoslavia, then a smaller Yugoslavia, then Serbia and Montenegro, now just Serbia. But still successful. Kolarov of Lazio. Challenged this time by Dacian Varga. Another man who we're seeing in the Champions League this season with Urzicin. As well worked. Serbian corner will be Milos Krasic with it. And a good in-swinger. But Romania deliberately crowding the goal mouth, but not enough. The shot still came in from Stankovic. Straight at Koeman. Easily the busier of the two goalkeepers. Header away from a striker in Maritza. Stankovic, not a bad try. They're trying to release Pantelic again. And now they have inadvertently 1-2. Miliash of Wolves. Stankovic. And now Kolarov again. They look good, they've strung the passes together. Good tempo in the Serbian play so far, but not for the first time. They've put their men too far forward, and Nikola Zigic is the man caught offside this time. And the ball was out as well. Kolarov couldn't do enough. And the throw will be from Vasily Mafka. The three starters from Urea Urzicin. Foul against Mutu. Commentators in many countries finding Urzicin's name quite difficult to pronounce. It is a new name. It's the silent I at the end that's throwing most. Zigic is waiting in the middle. Hit beyond them, what a ball for Krasic. How did they miss? Pantelic in the middle. Seemed to move his foot as he was going across. Krasic with a slight cut inside and Razvan Rat in front of him. And surely for Pantelic it just seemed easier to score. Good try by Krasic. Pantelic caught in two minds as to whether it was going in or not. Best chance of the game. Super control by Krista, but not enough of it, and out by Vidic. Repaired, but the damage is still there to see. Good control by Rat. Mutu. Across for Kiwane, but he didn't have it for long. No real effort from Pantelic to race after it. Big goal in Innsbruck, which has Austria ahead. Mark Janko putting them a goal to the good against Lithuania, which would put them on 14 points. France kicking off in the next few minutes at home to the Faroe Islands. All of the matches on the final match day on Wednesday. That's Thursday morning if you're watching us in Setanta, Australia. All matches must kick off at the same time in the same group. France, Austria, Lithuania, Serbia, and Romania, Faroes. There will be a lot at stake for Nemanja Vidic and company there. 0-0 would not be good enough. A draw would not be good enough tonight if France win against the Faroes. Normally we wouldn't need to use an if, but considering how they've been playing lately, you never do know. Vidic reliable again in the hearts of the Serbian defence. Mutu to keep it alive. Cross from Rat. Challenging Milos Krasic of CSKA Moscow has given it away. But Romania can't give themselves the lead. Dacian Varga. Already Antic has shown his eye. Played for a couple of seasons in England, but never went back to manage there. This is the first non-Spanish managerial job that Antic has had. Pain for Pantelic. Extended himself and just ran into the back of Julian Apostel. Forward by Kivu. Attempted a strike by Marika, and he's won the free kick for Romania too. Stankovic protesting his innocence, but he'll have to get his defensive mindset right. Just about clipped. And Mutu, who has proven his dead ball excellence a long time ago, will take the free kick. More international goals of the 22 starters than anyone else. And Mutu! So close to adding it. Wonderfully struck free kick, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. And that looked inches from every angle. '29 international goals still for Adrian Mutu. 6 behind the all-time record of the great Georgi Hagi. Not even he could reverse Romania's descent from perennial tournament qualifiers to having great big DNQs alongside their record. Having qualified for the last 2 World Cups, having reached the knockout stages of the 3 previous ones. Qualified for the first 3 World Cups. Same as what they did in the 90s with the famous Mexico 1970 in between. They have reached 3 of the last 4 European Championships though, couldn't get out of the group. A tough group of death with France, Italy and the Netherlands, but they came so close to doing it. Pantelic couldn't find a way through. Serbia were spectators summer of last year for the Euros. Having done so well to get into the World Cup last time out in Germany. Here's Krasic. Crowded out. Trouble for Krista. He's in the box. Too close to the thrower. Adrian Krista of Dinamo Bucharest. It's only his 5th international appearance. He's given away the free kick. Nenad Miliash will take. 5 to aim for in the middle. And in the end he did find Ivanovic, who for the 2nd time of the game couldn't direct his header downwards. Floated in well by the Wolves midfielder for the Chelsea centre-back. Serbia put a lot of effort into the game. Much more goal-scoring opportunities. No goals. On by Stankovic, helped by Sigic. Now they're on the move. Lukovic. Stankovic in space, waiting in the middle, hooked away by Tabario Gawane. Vidic will mop up, as is his wont to do. Back for Vladimir Stojkovic, the Sporting Lisbon goalkeeper. And long for Pantelic. Couldn't find him or Zigic. Romania's free kick it is. Lukovic unimpressed. Spectacular required to keep the ball in play by Dacian Varga. Maybe a bit too spectacular when the throw-in's involved, but he's done it again. Controlled by Krasic. You dirty rat. Second yellow of the game. For the foul of Ivanovic. Totally mistimed. And the Chelsea defender felt it for sure. Hunting with both feet. Nowhere near the ball. Yellow card and a free kick for Vidic for Serbia. Back header was impressive. Lukovic again of Udinese was found by Zigic. This is Kolarov. Another free kick. They're beginning to add up now. This time it's Dacian Varga. Third yellow card in 3 minutes for Romania. Romania crowding their defence again. 7 to aim for in the middle. Too high yet again. Nemanja Vidic flying in. Pantelic almost seemed to back away from it. Good float from Miliaš. That's a decent goal-scoring record. He's netted 12 times to Manchester United as Nemanja Vidic in his 3 years there. And that cut will need to be tended to again. Leaving Serbia reduced to 10 once more. But on the balance, just that little bit more quality in terms of where their players are based. Sporting Lisbon, Lazio, Manchester United, Chelsea, Ajax, Inter. There's no one currently based of the starting 11 still in Serbia. Romania have 6 of their starting 11 who do play in the domestic leagues. Adrian Muta's not one of them. And now he's going to be booked for playing on. Whether he heard the whistle or not, he had a try, and that's 4 yellow cards in 6 minutes. And the 10 men missed Vidic in defence. Saved by the offside flag. A decent partnership between Ivanovic and Vidic. They've played against each other regularly at club level, not just in England, but Vidic for Red Star, Ivanovic across Belgrade at OFK. Then when Vidic was at Spartak Moscow and Ivanovic was at Lokomotiv. Lukovic the offender, and now he's booked. And Kostas Kapitanis is bringing Christmas early. Cards everywhere. First yellow card of the game, though, against the home side. Deep for Krista. The attentions of Ivanovic were enough to force it out. Out of the 18 World Cups, Serbia have played in 10. Either in Serbian red or Yugoslav blue. Romania have made it to 7. And this scoreline would not be enough to keep alive the possibility of making it 8. Having qualified for the European Championships, it might have seemed that on paper pre-tournament as being the closest rivals to Serbia in France. It's not turned out to be the case. Just brushed off the forehead, Zigic in the middle. Beyond Ivanovic, Varga with the final touch. Bit more like it for Radiantic. Long by Vladimir Stojkovic. He's had a colourful career. Had a trial at Everton at the start of this year, which they terminated early. All they would say is that he's a complicated character. Was it Nantes? A great deal ended early as well. They took Stojkovic to the bench, brought Fabian Barthez back out of retirement. Mutu's challenge, and he has to be careful. One of 5 players on the tightrope of having a yellow card. Jovanovic has won the corner out of Julian Apostel. And Romania must defend again. And this time in. Joy for Rodiancic. Joy for Serbia. As they go a step closer to the World Cup. Brilliantly done by Nikola Zigic. He's currently the highest scorer in the national team, and that's why. Ran from virtually the goal line to the edge of the 6-yard box. Was unmarked, bamboozled up at the near post, and just look at this for a glancing header. Pure perfection, and Serbia lead in Belgrade. Not a shabby corner from Krasic either. Even the president's happy. 15th international goal, and Serbia ahead just before half-time. Hooked away by Jovanovic as Romania tried to respond on a night in which they too must win. But the win would for them only be about survival. For Serbia, victory would mean World Cup qualification. And here goes Krasic again, whose corner set up that goal. He went for it this time. Pantelic will keep it in play. Alexander Kolarov. Krista's foul on Jovanovic. Miliash will take once more. And a clever one and a brilliant back here, which was flicked on by Pantelic. Laid on so well by Stankovic. Still alive, Kolarov. And cut out by Mirel Radoy. Forward by Duane. Jovanovic long once more for the head of Pantelic. But the man from Ajax couldn't clean up. On by Krista. Free kick it'll be. Against Miliash. One of those strange moves in the summer that's becoming a lot more familiar. Leaving one of the European giants of Red Star Belgrade and joining Premiership minnows Wolves. Controlled by Mutu, taking on Miliash, and the free kick has been drawn. Serbian Player of the Year this year in the Serbian Super League for Red Star. Most valuable player in the Team of the Year. 2 League and Cup doubles, and it's been quickly taken and fed in brilliantly towards Apostle, who couldn't control. Pantelic has gone deep. Has drawn the free kick by Christian Kubo. Only ever scored 3 goals for Romania, Kubo. But the very first one, as important as it gets, in Euro 2000, knocked out England at the end of the group stage. Sent Romania into the quarter-finals, their best ever European performance. What a man on that tightrope, having been booked. He's done great things as a manager as well, Jančić. Most notably winning La Liga in his first season in charge of Atletico Madrid. His first year in charge of Serbia could not have gone much better. Miliash with a free kick. On target, but no strength. Razvan Lucescu. The surname may mean something to you. He never played for Romania. His father, though, is Mircea. In his 6th season now of management at Shakhtar Donetsk, the UEFA Cup holders. But knocked out of Europe this season. Zici. Controlled by Mate to deny Pantelic. Has been a change seen domestically in Romania. The once it was all about Steaua Bucharest and Dinamo and Rapid. We saw the power of Cluj last season in the Champions League, and beating Roma at the Stadio Olimpico. Timișoara and Rădăuț, finishing second and first in the Romanian league last season. Pumped over the bar by Andrei Krista. He's a Dinamo man, but not a dynamic finish. At the back post, good cross by Guane. Bounced just before he connected, and that was that. One of the better chances Romania have had. Mutu free kick midway through the half. Kubo's given away another free kick. Foul on Nikola Zigic. It's waiting in the back post, but the header comes from Zigic. He's got one with the head, and almost another. Such a super hanging cross it was as well. It's a match where everything's going right for Serbia. France is still 0-0 against the Faroe Islands. Marika trying to nip in, and he's gone down. And Romania claim. It was almost two for Serbia, the header for Zigic at the other end. But Romania claiming the penalty. Marika went in, touched it on. Not convinced there was a lot of contact. Loud and vociferous appeals. It has been given as a free kick. But contact, if there was any, seemed to be inside. Only one candidate to take this. Not the most generous 10 yards ever. And Mutu couldn't find the range anyway. Things going Serbia's way and Austria's as well. France are 0-0 with the Faroes. Austria 1-0 up. Stays like this, France will be on 16 points, Austria 14, going into the final night. And if it does stay like this, Serbia will, in an hour's time, have qualified for the World Cup finals. A super header after 36 minutes from Nikola Zigic. A fine floated corner from the left by Milos Krasic, finding Zigic's head, and his 15th international goal could yet be the most important he'll ever score. Because if it does stay like this, Serbia are on their way. Perfect header, and Danu Koman barely saw it. Super header, super goal. And the Valencia striker has sent the Eagles soaring. Half-time in the Red Star Stadium. It's Serbia 1, Romania 0.
Chelsea TV on Setanta Sports. Keep up to date with all the latest from inside Stamford Bridge. Watch extended coverage of Chelsea's League, Cup and European campaigns. Chelsea TV, exclusive to Setanta Sports.
The Magners League. Best league in the world?
Ah, come on, no chance.
Well, it's got the current European champion.
Try for Leinster.
The Six Nations player of the tournament.
Steps on the gas.
42 of the 44 players from the Ireland-Wales Grand Slam showdown.
Brilliant.
Over 2/3 of this year's Lions squad.
Oh, yes.
With semi-finals and a final next season.
It's definitely the most exciting.
All right, lads, cool your jets.
Next season, watch the Magners League live on Setanta Sports. The best league,
The best players.
The best coverage.
MUTV on Setanta Sports is the #1 place for Red Devils fans. Follow all the goings-on from the inside on United's own dedicated channel. See all the action as they chase their 4th Barclays Premier League title in a row, plus a campaign for Cup glory at home and in Europe. And don't miss club features and player profiles throughout the season. MUTV, exclusive to Setanta Sports.
Much resting on the shoulders of the front two for Romania for the second half. Aiming to keep their World Cup hopes alive. But they do need France to lose to the Faroes. And they need a fight back against the buoyant Serbia. Which of those two scenarios is the least likely? Out by Vasily Mavte. Serbia's throw, Kolarov will take. First touch for Dragutinovic. Fine header to beat Danut Koman. Joined Brasov last season. Club of much ambition in the Romanian league, but they only finished 9th last campaign. They've got 3 in the national squad. Koman's 14th international appearance for his country. Good flick on by Zigic. And some height, Pantelic. Kolarov. Controlled by Jovanovic. Kolarov with a cross, and it's a good one. And it's scuffed away somehow by Kivu. He didn't learn defending like that at the San Siro, but it doesn't matter. He got it away. And how close was Zigic to connect? Miliash will take again. Met by the head of Vidic, couldn't find Ivanovic. Irrespective of what that half-time caption said for you, by the way, it does look to have been Milos Krasic who's gone off at half-time. The CSKA Moscow wing it. And his corner set up the lead goal for Nikola Zigic. Off target this time from the big front man, who's 6'8", 202 centimetres. He's the tallest player in any of the major leagues in Europe. On the bench, Romania's reserve goalkeeper is Costel Pantilimon of Timișoara. He's the same height. Five yellow cards banished by Kostas Kapitanis in the first half. Serbia's free kick entrusted to Stankovic. Clearly had a thought about blasting it, but went for something a little more subtle. Those in all the games in Group 7 now. France 2-0 up before half-time against Brian Coe's Pharaohs. Super ball threaded through for Pantelic, who makes it 2! And Serbia now are surely on their way to the World Cup. He timed it to perfection, and it was Krasic who found it. Super finish, 2-0, and it's all over now. And Krasic has set up both goals. Right-footed and clinical. Great creativity, which cannot be underestimated, but how about that for a finish? It's only the 4th goal for his country that Marko Pantelic has ever scored. He so often has so many of his fellow Serbs on his butt because of that, but not tonight. Super, 2-0, and that's it surely. And now it doesn't matter about France being 2-0 up, because this result will see Serbia through. All they need to do is win, and it looks much more secure for them now. Even despite that brilliant flashing effort, which would have put a flutter in the mouth of Vladimir Stojkovic, hit in by Razvan Rak. Two French goals in Guingamp, scored by Gignac against the Faroe Islands. Held up by Ivanovic, the challenge by Rador. Yet to be booked. Wasn't a clean one. Ivanovic might have made a meal of it, but there was intent and there was signs of some ferocity there. Too deep, and not even 6'8" Nikola Žigić could add that. Quite a stadium, nicknamed the Maracanã. No samba beat, but a lot of noise, a lot of celebration. Remember the night Brazil got knocked out of the World Cup where they lost to France in Frankfurt. Rolls through to Stojkovic. Even though the Brazilians lost, they still threw a massive samba party outside the press centre in Frankfurt. We couldn't get out. There was thousands on the steps. We just had to join in. Yes, we needed loads of encouragement. Something similar in Belgrade tonight, I fancy. Net by the head of Mafda. Pantelic is offside. Well, he bucked the trend by scoring. And he just made his move a split second too early. Now they're in fine voice again, even though they don't have possession. Marica with a good cross, but Stojkovic did well to clear. Played in last year's Olympic Games in Beijing. His father was a goalkeeper, mother a handballer, so he was always going to be involved in sport. Don't know how anyone could get up that high to give Zilic a knock in the head. Somehow Miro Rador managed that. We'll be getting a bit too stuck in. Has it again. Wonderful skill. He's set up two. Can he get another? Jovanovic. Huge yellow wall in front of it. Great back heel from Milias. Punched out by Coleman. Not successfully. Pantelic. Good strike by Jovanovic. He's found himself a bit out of position, but look, he's won the ball back. Jovanovic wants it again down this near side. They seem a lot more confident with the ball than without it, Serbia. Although that was a nice flick by Matt there to try and get Romania on the move again. Back by Dragutinovic. Dejan Stankovic, superb captain. And what's turning out to be an excellent night at the end of a brilliant campaign for Serbia. It might be about to get better. It's over the head of Zigic this time. Jovanovic. Milias. Time for the captain again, but Stankovic unable to keep it down. They're having fun and now thinking about booking a summer trip a long, long way away. Jovanovic again. Serbia streaming forward. Pantelic on the overlap. It's still Jovanovic. Brilliant run. Pantelic! Side netting. And almost three. They look so imperviously good when going forward. It was Jovanovic this time. Follow up by Pantelic. Not on target. Good try though. Double change needed. And Bukur is coming on. And Doreen Goyan. Time to make changes. Maritza leaving the field also. Changes need to be made before the hour by Razvan Lucescu. Many things happened at Brasov the last 6 seasons, a spell in between with Rapid Bucharest, with whom he won the league and 2 cups. Brought Brasov back up to the top flights of the Romanian league. They won the 2nd division in 2008, 9th place finish last campaign. Since the breakup of the old Yugoslavia, Croatia and Serbia have been leading the way. Slovenia making it to Euro 2000. Montenegro and Macedonia and Bosnia have tried to mix it with the big boys, but unsuccessfully. Serbia may be constantly reducing in size, but the talent is still there, the determination and the success. And this is a great break. Corner it is, very well won by Ivanovic. Lots of Serie A interest. Milan, Juve and Fiorentina have all been tracking him the last year or so. But he's still a Chelsea blue. It's Krasic with the corner. Headed away by Kivu. Might be getting to see a lot of Ivanovic soon. A lot more than he saw of the ball. Romania have only qualified for one of the last 4 tournaments. It's going to be 1 out of 5 now. The top 3 teams in Group 7 all leading. And they will all confirm their final position should it stay that way. Serbia will win the group, will qualify for the World Cup. France will be second, will be in the playoffs. Austria will be third. Close, but not enough. Just one defeat so far for Serbia, and that was away to France. Good claim, Stojkovic. Ivanovic netted that night. Henry and Anelka got the other 2. Lovely ball it was by Varga. And for Andrej Krista. But yet again, Ivanovic has done his job and done it well. Krasic again. Miliaš, who scored from the spot in the 1-1 home draw against the French. They've got the right results at the right time. That defeat, that draw, they've won the rest. They're winning this one. Almost more impressively as Pantelic set up Stankovic, but he couldn't execute the finish. Forward by Ivanovic. And beyond Pantelic again. Anything that's beyond the full stretch for Pantelic just seems to be a bit too much, but he has scored tonight. Foul on Julian Apostel. One change already for Serbia. And now they're going to make the next one. And Nenad Miliaš is being withdrawn. Super display. Zdravko Kuzmanovic of Stuttgart is his replacement. Crossed by Varga. But no consolation. Jorge Bukur of Timișoara with, for me, what was his first touch of the game. He came on about 10 minutes ago. He was stretching and headed wide. Alexander Kolarov of Lazio will take the throw. Another man who played in Beijing last year at the Olympic Games. Serbia not able to progress too far. Follow that up with a Coppa Italia win for Lazio. First contribution by Kuzmanovic is to give himself an injury, but I'm wondering if that's just to persuade the referee not to book him for the challenge on Julian Apostel, which was at best clumsy. They have tangled in the past week. Kuzmanovic for Stuttgart, Apostel for Urzicin in the Champions League. It finished 1-1. Dacian Varga scored in that game for Uzicin's first ever Champions League strike. Qualified automatically for the group stages, having won the Romanian league. The coefficient is good enough. Timișoara having beaten Stuttgart in the qualifiers. Couldn't find a way past Stuttgart. Already dealt with one Romanian club, now trying to deal with another in the same way that Digic has dealt with Romania, with that tremendous header. Helps if you're 6'8". Look at the reaction. It means so much. A bigger cheer to follow. Krasic, who set up the first, setting up the second for Pantelic. One touch to control, the second to Berry. 2-0. Serbia are on their way to South Africa. Jovanovic, great pace, great balance, crossed the net. Finish coming from Krasic. And if anybody on the pitch deserved to score, this man definitely does. 2 assists, but no goal this time to follow. Wonderfully done by Jovanovic. What a cross. Dying for the perfect header and he couldn't direct it in. Maybe a bit too unselfish. Deserved to make it 3. Controlled by Kivu. As it stands in the group, it will be Serbia 1, France 2, confirmed permanently tonight. But 1 apiece now in Innsbruck between Austria and Lithuania. Means they will still be battling for 3rd place. It will help with their ranking, but nothing really more. May help with their seeding for future World Cup qualifiers. This is Apostel. Radoy! As the live febs out of their World Cup campaign. A similar thing happened to that shot. Controlled again by Kivu. Forward by Radoy. Almost the perfect break for Varga. No problem for Stojkovic. Spent a lot of last season on loan at Getafe. A temporary fallout with his bosses at Sporting Lisbon, but he's back by the Atlantic again. Mutu. Varga did well to keep it in, but couldn't force it any further. Mutu again. Really good effort. Held up by Kuzmanovic, and the whistle eventually would go in Serbia's favour. It's had a quieter second half, but this was a good try. Mutu close to the all-time goals record of Georgi Hagi, but nobody likewise for Serbia or the modern partitioned Yugoslavia, as was Sigic with his 15th goal for his country tonight, but that's way beyond Savo Milosevic's 37. Another try in vain. 2 in a minute from Mutu. Romania is being withdrawn now. Subbed by Subotic. And what an ovation for the Manchester United man. Subotic of Borussia Dortmund. Now he's had a colourful career, colourful life, which I know you'll be interested about. Jovanovic with a cross goal! And Krasic trying to make it 3, but Coman in the way. Latest arrival for Serbia, qualified for Germany, having lived there for 5 years, played under-20 football for the United States, having lived there for 7. Played 12 times for the States at underage football. But qualified for Serbia and was only apparently interested in playing senior international football further. He also played for Bosnia. His sister Natalia trained with Nick Bollettieri, was a promising tennis star for a long time. Made his debut against Romania in March. Game with Serbia 1-3-2, and they haven't really looked back since. And it was after that game that it was decided that Razvan Lucescu should be brought in. His 5th international in charge of Romania will yield his first defeat. And Varga we will see again next week in the Champions League. One more change, and this is Adrian Christo of Dinamo Bucharest, and it's good night to Adrian Mutu, 30 years old now, and maybe wasn't always the flavour of the month in Belgrade, but the way he handled his booing and his substitution, I think, is and of a bit of support. So the front 3 have now all been withdrawn. Jovanovic showing the skill again. Mackay happy to get in the way. Great close control. Again, might just have leant into that one. Jovanovic, the standard liège man. From the same hometown as Monica Seles, Novi Sad. And like in Belgrade, they use their athletics track. Novi Sad hosted the European Junior Athletics Championships this summer. Interrupted by Setanta. One of those nights for Christian Kivu. Definitely one of those nights for Raisvan Lucescu. Kivu can always go to Inter Milan. But the night's been made complete for Lucescu and Romania now. 3-0 down, and Kuzmanovic puts the icing on the Serbian cake. That's all about staking a claim for a World Cup place, and my has he done it. Never has anyone's third goal for his country surely meant so much. Zdravko Kuzmanovic makes it 3. Great penetrating ball, set up by the gangly frame of Zigic, pulled back by Pantelic, and a thunderous finish by Kuzmanovic to wrap it up in style. Stuttgart may have been struggling in the Bundesliga this season, but it's pure joy for Kuzmanovic. Doesn't really matter what Romania do now. Here goes Krasic again. Pantelic, who's scored one, set up one. Now he's loving it. He's never won much more than a French Cup, a Serbian Cup and an Intertoto Cup as Pantelic. He's won a few extra fans tonight, and it's now Matador football. Olays all the way for Serbia, and a free kick to follow. A golden moment in Serbian football, and for Zdravko Kuzmanovic. The previous World Cup they qualified for, it was Serbia and Montenegro. They're now landlocked. But just as plain Serbia now. A place on the World Cup stage is definitively theirs, and don't they love it? Football's in the blood, the profession of his father and grandfather before him. He'd only ever scored against Belgium, but what a reward for Rani Antic to bring him on. And a smile as wide as the Adriatic. Apostol has won the free kick, and the foul is by Krasic. William Gallas has made it 3-0 for France, but it is purely too little too late now. It will have to be the qualifiers for the French. Well, no Mutu for the free kick now. Kivu and Radoy. Now, two of the ones over it. It's definitely 10 yards, despite Kivu's protestations. No consolation. Really swung at it, did Andre Christa. But this is a moment they'll be replaying for a long, long time in this country. Tremendous goal. 2 against Belgium in a 3-2 defeat last year. But now he scored a goal that matters for Zdravko Kuzmanovic. Decent curling effort from Dacian Varga. There's a man who doesn't need to book any flights. He can fly himself. Dejan Stankovic, who's had a star-studded career. He's won the last 4 Serie A titles with Inter. Now he's going to captain Serbia on the way to a second successive World Cup. Protestations from Pantelic, and it's just got worse for Romania. They've lost their captain. Christian Kivu has been sent off. Didn't look too much worse than many of the challenges we've seen in the game. But the fact that Zigic is still down probably tells its own story. Three goals down, a man down. It's all going wrong for Romania now. And Serbia have made their 3 changes. Floated up by Ivanovic. Not a cross by Zigic. Pulled back by Pantelic. You know what's coming. The 12th time you've seen it. Zdravko Kuzmanovic, Swiss-born, and rolling Serbia along to next summer's World Cup. Smiles all round for Neven Subatovic. He's only scored once for his country. Radijancic only ever played once for Yugoslavia. Amazing the career he had, some great clubs he played for. This is a great result. It's just Serbia now. And they're just delighted. When they kicked off, 13 teams to qualify for the World Cup. That has now since gone up to 14. And in 5 minutes' time, we will know 15 of the 32 teams who will be playing in South Africa. And some big names will not make it. Well, serious enough for him to be carted off, so they are temporarily set aside. Wall did his job. Ivanovic again. He's been a great attacking tool in the game. So too is Krasic. Kuzmanovic is waiting in the middle, but still Krasic couldn't keep his feet. It's four! What a way to cap it off! And Ivanovic is on the mark. It's a party, and all of Serbia is invited. Yet again, Krasic with the legwork. Lovely centre ball to Ivanovic on the turn. The gap was there. No more Kibu. No more Romanian defence either. Brilliant finish. It's his 8th international goal. And it's a golden one. Yellow card for Stankovic in the meantime. It'll mean very little for him. Means Serbia, when they visit Marijampolė in Lithuania on Wednesday, they could actually afford to drop some of their regular first teamers, not to risk injury or further cards. Serbia on their own have never before played in a World Cup. They've been there as Serbia and Montenegro, as the Republic of Yugoslavia, as the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. They're heading to their 11th World Cup out of 90. Romania's tally will remain at 7. Our producers just had a look at Wikipedia and he says Serbia are already there as World Cup qualifiers, confirmed as the 15th. Well, that confirmation will come with the final whistle of Kostas Kapitanis. A night and a week of celebration is on the way. Romania will finish off against the Faroes. They will finish in the bottom 2. But for Serbia, it's always been about finishing in the top 2, more significantly in the top 1. And they could not have done it in a better or more comprehensive manner. Top 3 places in the group are about to be cast in stone. A presidential salute is on the way. And Radi Antic has done it again. A league winner in Spain with Atletico Madrid. Everywhere he goes, he seems to produce the goods as a manager. 12 months in charge of Serbia, and they're on their way to the World Cup. On by Vasily Mafdek. It's keep ball again, and it's the captain Stankovic, who at this stage I'm sure would wish he could keep it all night. It's a game that the home fans in the Red Star Stadium will not want to end. But as soon as it does, their progress to South Africa will be confirmed. Super ball releasing Pantelic. Lovely back heel for Jovanovic. Can it be 5? It is 5! What a way for Serbia to seal their place in the World Cup. Kisses to heaven from Romania. A divine finish. And Serbia are doing it in style. 2 goals in 5 minutes. He may be a luxury Pantelic, but what a luxury. Great back heel for Jovanovic. Coleman could never stop that. A night to forget for Romania, but one for Serbia to remember for all time. Brilliant. No consolation for Romania. It's times like these when a commentator is superfluous. He's about to have his own David Pleat moment. He was a brilliant player. He's a brilliant manager. And nobody sleeps in Belgrade tonight. Serbia are the 15th team to qualify for the World Cup in South Africa. 5 of the best. They have spanked Romania. And the summer tickets could be booked now. A brilliant display. Neven Subotic was the last man on the pitch and didn't score. But Sigic, Pantelic, Kuzmanovic and Jovanovic all did. A special word and a special hug for the man whose 2 goals right at the end set the seal on a glorious night and a glorious campaign for Serbia. And it is as Serbia, just Serbia, for the first time that they're on their way to the World Cup. They're 11th in all, including former names. But it's all about the future for Serbia now. And it's a future which involves a World Cup finals. They only conceded 1 goal last time, 6 this time in qualifying with 1 game to go. And the fireworks can be set off above the Red Star Stadium now. Nikola Sigic with the opening goal at 36 minutes. The corner from Krasic on the left. It was he who set up the second for Pantelic. Pantelic set up the third for Kuzmanovic. And then 2 right at the end with some aplomb by Milan Jovanovic. A glorious night for Serbia.
Thursday on Setanta